Very good morning everyone. Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Congratulations to the organizers and participants of this consultative forum of consumer, marketing, producers, and logistics cooperatives attended by cooperative leaders all over the country. A very good morning to all of you. Una po sa lahat, I would like to thank my long-time partner in public service and a very good friend of mine, Assistant Secretary Penny Disimban, and my fellow government officials in the Cooperative Development Authority for this invitation. In my capacity as the DTI Undersecretary for Trade Promotions Group and Special Concern, I support the strengthening of Cooperative Development Authority under the new law, which is the Republic Act 11364, that promotes the viability and growth of cooperatives as instruments of equity, social justice, and economic development. I also believe that under the said new law, the budget of Cooperative Development Authority must be appropriately increased in order to effectively and efficiently cater to the needs of 18,281 registered operational cooperatives with a strong membership of around 11 million cooperative members nationwide. With our strategic and healthy institutional partnership, we will strengthen the developmental function of CDA in providing the needed trainings for our cooperatives and replication of the successful shared service facility project in DTI. The Department of Trade and Industry being mandated to promote consumer protection and welfare consistent with the government policy to nurture an environment that is conducive to doing business, is committed for the development of our business industry in the country. In the business industry, the significant functions of all business cycle contributor plays a significant role for a soft and sound successful implementation and development of its process. The consumer as a receiver, the producer as the creator, and the marketing as the wholesome strategic implementer. The said contributors' functions are indeed interdependent to each other. To our CMPL cooperatives and cooperative officers today, I came here to introduce the two significant programs of our department, which would somehow be of help to our consumer, marketing, producers, and logistic cooperatives. And these are the Enterprise Rehabilitation Financing Facility under the Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-asenso, and the Livelihood Setting Program, the Negosyo sa Barangay. On the Enterprise Rehabilitation Financing Facility under the Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-asenso, the Small Business Corporation, under the guidance of the Department of Trade and Industry, has set up 1 billion Enterprise Rehabilitation Financing Facility under the Pondo sa Pagbabago at Pag-asenso to support the micro and small businesses affected by the economic impact of COVID-19 in the country. The microfinancing program of SB Corporation, which usually offers loans ranging from 5,000 pesos to 200,000 pesos, with a minimal interest rate of not more than 2.5% per month, with no collateral requirement, will extend its services to the small enterprises. Small enterprises with the asset size of not more than 3 million may borrow from 10,000 pesos up to 200,000 pesos, while the small enterprises with an asset size of not more than 10 million pesos. We borrow a higher amount, not to exceed 500,000 pesos. The SB Corporation will soon release the requirements and guidelines. Meanwhile, the livelihood seeding program, Negosyo sa Barangay, has allotted funding of 203 million pesos, which will be used to provide a package of livelihood kits and business advisory assistance and services amounting to 5,000 pesos to 8,000 pesos to MSMEs affected by natural and human-induced calamities, including health disasters. The livelihood sharing program, Negosyo sa Barangay guideline was revised to align and make it more responsive to the government directives on the COVID-19 situation. The coverage of the program was expanded to give priority assistance to MSMEs affected by health disasters arising from the epidemics and pandemics. To our CDA leaders, with our cooperation, we can help and sustain more deserving cooperatives to become instrument of equity, social justice, and economic development of our country, especially these challenging times of pandemic. Para sa ating mga masisipag na pinuno ng mga kooperatiba, bukas po ang pintuan ng Department of Trade and Industry para sa malawakang patutulungan at pagtulong para sa pagsulong ng kooperatiba sa ating bansa. Mga kababayan, kapit-bisik po tayong isulong ang ating mga layunin ng kooperatiba tulad ng makapaglingkod, makapagbili ng mataas na uri ng paninda sa mababang halaga, makapagbigay ng hanapbuhay para sa mga kasapi, makapagbigay ng pagkakataon para sa maliliit na mga ngalakan, tumubo at makapagbigay ng dividendo para sa mga kasapi. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang ating mga kooperatiba. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. God bless.